Can the time freeze? Yes, it can. When the time freezes, the mind freezes. When the mind freezes, that silence is meditation. That is rest. And you get this in an unconscious manner in every sleep. You don't feel the time when you are asleep, because time has frozen there. And when you are in deep love with somebody, the same thing repeats. You don't feel the time because time has frozen. And when you are in joy, such deep joy, you don't feel the time. Isn't it? What's happening now? What's happening now? Is the mind debating? Yes, no. Huh? Are you listening to your own debate? That's the intellect. Yesterday, we talked about the intensity. Anything you do with intensity has full life there. When all the intensity in you calms down, time freezes. And if you can be intense in your expression, your silence is deeper too. Hmm? What do you say? Have you looked at anything intensely? Listen to something with such intensity, alertness. Worry is lack of intensity. You know, worrying is worse than being miserable. If you're miserable, you are just miserable. You are there, 100% miserable. But worrying is you are neither there nor there. That's something that keeps eating your mind all the time. Anybody worrying here? You're worrying? Huh? Always. Who else is worrying? How many of you are worrying here? Right now. Now turn back and look into your own life. Do you enjoy worrying? Huh? And then why do you worry when you don't enjoy worrying? Have you worried about this day 10 years ago? Or any day? When are you going to put a stop to your worrying? After 10 years? Huh? Or when you are horizontal under the ground? We don't need to wait to be peaceful when we become horizontal under the ground without any breath. Here rests so-and-so in peace. There'll be a stone that says that. Huh? We can be in peace, being vertical on the ground with movement. Do you take responsibility for your own worrying? Yeah? Huh? You do take responsibility. If you take responsibility, why do you worry? A part of you worries. Other part is joyous. Hmm? So what are you going to do? If at all you have to worry something very big. Worry about what will happen after 5,000 years. Suppose you return back to LA in 5,000 years. Where would you live? What would be the population of LA? How much rent you have to pay? How much time will it take for you to drive from Santa Monica here? In 5,000 years. Worry about it. In a very subtle sense, worrying is not taking responsibility. Do you see what I'm saying? Worrying is not knowing you are in charge. Worrying is not being aware of the potential that you are. Worrying is not knowing a big power in this universe is with you. Whether you call it faith in a simple tense language, you call it the faith, or you call it the fact. The logical, scientific mind, you call it it's a fact. Got it? Now you take a step from today, what it is, 8th of May. I am not going to worry. Come what may, I'll smile through my life. This one determination in you, I am going to smile through. See, we did yesterday the smiling meditation. How many of you felt today you are already smiling? Huh? Most of the day, you spend smiling then. Right? When the emotions dry up, then also worry begins. There are let us see several options where we worry and where we don't. When emotions are there, then the worry is not there. You either cry or laugh or get upset, get angry. You are in this is children, they undergo all emotions. There is nothing wrong about it. You can the children cry, they are angry, they are upset, and they are giggling and they're laughing, they are in deep love. They express the emotions. When emotions find an expression, worrying stops. Or when you're engaged in practical or menial work, when you're engaged in some work, when you're dynamic in any activity, then worrying stops. When you are with nature, the worrying stops. Either you swim or go in the ocean or run, do exercises, there is no worry then. You sing and dance, there is no worry then. Enrichment in emotional dimension in your life, worries becomes less. Or if you are sharp in your intellect, read and study about the cosmos, about the intricacies of this creation, then also the worry stops. You are engaged in some service activity. You worry for the whole humanity. That's when I say, when you expand your worries, include everyone part of your worries, then also you almost don't worry. Do you see what I'm saying? And one more option when you are in deep meditation. See, observe that everything is changing in your life, isn't it? Isn't everything changing? Do you all notice things are changing in your life? Yes? Everybody here? Okay. Everybody knows everything is changing. Then why to worry? Somehow this slips from our mind that everything is changing. This thing slips from our consciousness, from our mind. Isn't it so? Huh? We think we are stuck with something that is not going to change. But wake up and see everything changes. Now, when everything is changing, how do you know that everything is changing? There must be some reference point. Without a reference point, you cannot know the change. Isn't that so? And what is that reference point? That is non-changing. And being with that reference point that is non-changing is what the spiritual awakening. And that's exactly that moment when you are with that non-changing entity within you. Time stops. And in sleep, you are in touch with this area that's the very center, the core of your existence. The very core of your existence. Got it? Mm-hmm. You're all very serious. I tell you, when you recognize that something in you that is not changing, there's nothing to be too serious about in life. You simply love it, you enjoy it. It's not a dead silence. It's a silence which is full of liveliness. Hmm? Where you are alive and yet calm. Hmm? Okay. Never mind if it is gone above the head, just forget. Everything is changing. This you know. Shall we go through the questions? Yeah? If you have some question, you can ask me direct. Yes, I worry that why you worry. My worry is when you would stop worrying. Oh my goodness. Just before coming here, I was looking at the CNN news and said that the boy who just put the bomb in the mailboxes. I said, this boy doesn't know why he put it. Only thing is he felt that there must be something more than life. Seeking. He feels there must be another life or something more. And I know there are hundreds, thousands of students, youngsters out there who are bored with all this bombardment of media and the games and all the, in this short span of life, they've experienced the life of several lifetimes. Just watching all the movies, soap opera and everything. They have been saturated in their life with all the experiences. So they are looking for some genuine, real experience in life. And that is of meditation. I felt almost like, oh my goodness, if these kids have had an experience of meditation, this wouldn't be the case. No? There's such an urgency for children to have an experience of what is meditation, to know who I am, what I am. What is this? What is this life? What is the purpose of life? What is consciousness? What is mind? What is intellect? What is life? The life force. These questions need to be answered and addressed. The spiritual quest has to be quenched. The spiritual quest has to be addressed. The thirst has to be quenched. And we need to give guidance to our youngsters. Don't you think so? See, so many kids and their letters and the changes that they have undergone in their life, so beautiful, so touching. The way they have transformed in their life. So I felt we need to reach out to these children, give them meditation, teach them meditation. Such need of the hour, right? So you can worry about it tonight. I have fallen because of such a big ego. What can I do? Never mind. If you recognize you have fallen, you will rise higher. That is good enough. You have recognized your ego has been the hindrance. But now, don't fight with your ego. Just know that you keep your ego in your pocket. Just let it be there. Don't try to do anything with the ego. I like it, let it be there. If you don't like it, give it to me. But again, I would want you to keep it with you. The effort we put try to erase our ego becomes another big problem. You have enough problem to solve. Don't open one more Pandora box. Let it be there. What do you say? Right? My friend's 16-year-old son died in a car accident. Will you say something that might help her life? In such situation, silence does a better job than talking. Someone is sobbing and crying or upset. You just be with them. Not talk too much. Oh, don't worry, poor thing, it shouldn't have happened. Oh, such a nice child, and this and that. Blah, 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 blah. Because your words carry no meaning then. Just your feeling of compassion, of genuine love, care, concern will convey what you wanted to convey. Will bring the peace that is needed at that moment. Same with people who are dying in hospice and all. Just go on, don't go on telling things and make them feel okay. Oh, you poor thing, and this and that. No pity. I wouldn't recommend that. I would just tell you, just sit or sing with them. Sit with them. Just be with them. Let them express whatever they want to express. You can stroke their back and just be there, available for them. Without much words. A lot of questions, huh? How can I control and conquer negative thoughts? Just drop this effort. Don't try to control, just surrender. You cannot control negative thoughts. I tell you, it's impossible. Certain things you cannot do them in direct way. Direct means it is impossible. You have to adopt indirect means. Then without your own knowledge, you will see no negative thoughts even appears in front of you. You know, in India, we used to have this mango groves, mango tree. And as children, we all used to go and we used to throw stones so that the mango will fall. Yeah? But you don't throw the stone on the mango exactly. You'll just throw the stone on the branch. When it hits the branch at certain particular point, then the mango will fall. So you don't directly aim at the mango. Otherwise you will have all juice coming down, not the mango. So that same trick you have to use with the negative thoughts. Don't directly try to deal with negative emotions or thoughts. Do your practice, meditation, breathing technique, exercise, good food, reading. Yoga Vasishtha is one book. It's wonderful knowledge about consciousness. You can read through them. Just a gentle reading. All this will help. And accepting those thoughts. Negative thoughts are coming. Okay, come, please come and conquer me. Be there, ready to be conquered. And you will see the negative thoughts will fly away. Dearest Guruji, yesterday you said we should study and read and seek knowledge. I have spent most of my life studying and I am afraid I have become very opinionated and maybe even overbearing. What should I do? Just relax. Got it? Just relax. It's so easy for me to get caught up in the distractions of life. How do I discern a distraction from what's good to do? That which gives joy on a long term and problem in the short term is that which is good. And those actions which give short-term joy and long-term misery, I would call it not so good. Got it? Can you exercise unconditional love to an evil man? First of all, there is no evil man. By nature, people are evil by misunderstanding or narrow vision or due to stress. Basically, in the heart of everyone, there is goodness. So God created every man in his own image. So there is nothing like an evil image, evil man. But if you find somebody as an evil person, then you give them punishment. That punishment should also be through love. You see what I'm saying? What do you do to an evil person? You want to punish them, right? Huh? Teach them a lesson, right? Your intention is to convert an evil person into a good person. Right? That's it. And how do you do that? You love them and teach them through love. Love is not just all mushy. It's not saying all the time, oh my dear, oh, I can't live without it. It's not love. Love is not just that. Being straightforward is also love. Being stern when it is needed is also love. Yes? What is the source of peace and full self-expression? You are the source of peace. You are peace. When you're too busy, you cannot remember who you are. And if you're too lethargic and sleepy all the time, then also you cannot remember who you are. Moderation in life will give rise to the self-inquiry. Moderation in your activity and moderation in your eating and resting and everything. Then you have some time where you can sit and think, who am I? What do I want? What is this life about? Self-inquiry remains far away for those who are too lazy or workaholics. Are we all that we see? No. Much more than what you see. What is life? Good question. I have no answer. And I won't take anybody else's answer too. Is the true nature of the universe pain and suffering? If it isn't, why do we constantly struggle to free ourselves from pain and suffering? Please explain. It is natural. It's like asking why water flows down. Why does water flow down? It's natural. Why does flame go up? That is its nature. So to want to be free from suffering is the nature of suffering. If you start enjoying suffering, then it's not suffering. If you don't want to be free from suffering, I tell you, it's not suffering at all. Suffering means that which is not palatable to the life. Where the mind or the life wants to be free from it. That is why that is called suffering. Now, don't be in a hurry to be free from it. Go a little slow. It's like wanting to relax quickly. I want to immediately relax now. Is it possible? Faster you want to get relaxed, longer it will take. So accepting and having faith and confidence, this will will help you to overcome suffering quicker. Then being in a hurry to get rid of suffering faster. Yeah? Does it make sense? Yes? No? We have read that incarnation does take place, but what is the proof? There are certain things which you need to experience. Unless, it pinches you, you don't know what the pinch is. Like, the same manner, if you don't know about incarnation, just don't worry about it. Either through physics you understand that energy is never destroyed. It only energy and matter are interchangeable. It can never be destroyed. So the mind is nothing but energy. Consciousness is energy. So it goes on, carries on. Or when you go deep in meditation, go deeper. Take a few days and go in silence. Be in knowledge and meditation. Then triggers, it knows. Oh, I am very ancient. This experience can dawn in you. But I don't, no guarantee, huh? Perhaps you may experience, may not. There's no guarantee, no warranty here. How can we support the peace process in the Middle East? It makes me sad like nothing else. Both sides feel hurt, both sides feel right. I don't want to take sides. Right. Think about it. It's good to have that willingness to do something about it, I'm also thinking, if you get some good idea, tell me. If I get some good idea, I'll tell you. We'll do something. We have already sent some teachers there. And right now, nobody is ready to listen to the word peace even there. They don't want to listen to peace. They all that they want is action. So when some people met with me, I just told them, never mind, you do some breathing and all the meditation. It will give you so much strength so you can fight better. Not a blow will go unhit. So you can even fight better. Because they're not ready. People are so frustrated. People, What you'll do with them? They don't want peace, they just want to finish each other. Best thing is to say, okay, let's do some meditation, calm down, do some breathing, kriya and everything. It will give you enormous strength to you. Do you want strength or not? I said, yes, yes. You want strength to resist, combat the stress, and to take the right action. So once they do meditation, they will themselves feel, that retaliation, revenge tendency will simply disappear.